And away we go. Neil gets a clean start, certainly on the sweeper. You're fine. And the repaired car of Lee Martin in hot pursuit, as is Tom Yardy, Simos, Ellis Stafford. Oh, and Neil clips the corner, but saves it miraculously. So there they come in order. 1, 2, 3. Big move by Tom from 6th into 4th. So Tom got that top sweeper real sweet. But it's Neil Cragg out in front. And you can see that Lee Martin and Tom Yardy in hot pursuit. And then we've got Tom, Cy, Braddus, and McGee, Stafford, Lloyd, and Latham. He doesn't care. He made his first National A final. How sweet that must feel. So these guys haven't raced against each other, remember, today. This is the first time. Mayhem in the middle, fantastic, fantastic marshalling by Mr. Wood. That's how it's done, if anyone's looking. But it's the associated, really powered car of Neil Cragg, holding the number 1. TQ'd every single round today, 0 points. I have absolutely no idea how that feels. Lee Martin clips that nasty little bump onto that sweeper, upsets the car, but Lee holds onto it real sweet. And any sort of error by Neil, and Lee is there to pick up the pieces, and we've got a change for 3rd place. Tom Cockrell, the Schumacher car, K1, coming down the straightaway, has now moved into 3rd place, and there's battles everywhere. Lloyd gets it wrong, and then it looks like Danny. There goes Ellis, there goes Danny down the straight. And Neil Cragg onto the cobbles and onto the tarmac section and down the straightaway, as accurate as you like and as fast as you like. The car looks unbeatable all day, to be very fair, but it doesn't matter how good the car is. It takes a certain level of skill, and you can see Neil Cragg and Lee Martin. You can see why these guys were tied as British champions last year. Nothing in it between them. You could argue it's associated versus Tamiya, or is it just plainly Neil and Lee, good friends of course off the track, and Neil cannot afford an error. We're now over 3 minutes, so 2 minutes to go. And you could argue that Neil has pulled out a little bit from Lee, but with that back section, as good as these guys are, it can certainly bite you. And and as you can see, clips the corner there. Yeah, Ellis is out by the looks of it. So Neil played a little with fire there. So Neil completes the back section, as does Lee. In 3rd place, it's Me Old Fruit Tom in hot pursuit. For 3rd place is Tom Yardy and Cy Moss. Oh, Tom Yardy gets a little bit of air there, chasing down Tom, as is Cy. But the leaders are already on the back section, the pair of them. A faultless run so far by Neil Cragg. And was that a little error? Did I see a little error there by Lee? I missed that, because all of a sudden we've got the length of the straight plus the sweeper, and Tom Cockrell looks a little bit closer to Lee. I'm not too sure how this is going to pan out with 30 seconds to go. And failing a mechanical breakdown, which I can't see, with Michael doing the associated car of his son. I can't see that breaking down. It looks as if Neil may potentially be taking this first leg. And okay, it's clear on the straight.
Nice, you're finishing.
Okay, so
One's finished.
so Neil Cragg takes leg 1
6 finished, 3 finished.
with an emphatic
5's
run.
finished. 7's finished.
Lee Martin in second.
10 finished. 8 finished.
Tom comes in third.
And 9.
That's Cockrell. Tom Yardy comes in fourth. Then Simos, Brothers, Story McGee, Latham, and Stafford.